So when you're laying out the sequences, unless you like to shoot photos, unless you're a photo, you know, I guess some people might actually work better with photos. My experience is it's been always best. I still just go revert back to stick figures. Unless I'm producing something for the studio. That's why I use, I also didn't want to teach you only one sequence. I have a bunch of different sequences that I could teach you, but I think 2 is plenty for a teacher training. You have the photos of the one set, you have the script of the other set. They teach you one is linear and one is visual. So one is more like 3-dimensional and one is the script. The problem with the script is, it's kind of like you're in a hallway with the script. You know, like when somebody tells you and gives you directions on how to drive versus when you looked at it from a map. You looked at it on a map, you know, you see like exactly where you went. If you never looked at a map, but you were the friend who drove there 20 times, they would go, okay, turn left here, turn right here. And like you would never know how to get back there, most likely, the second time. You'd have to actually, that's why I saw the 2 different modalities. That's why I try to teach 2 separate modalities altogether. I think that they both will function fine, but I would say stick with that. I think that when you write them out. The other thing that I would say, and I'm just not sure whether, although I'm pretty sure Mark said it, but I just want to cover all my bases. When you do a sequence, you must, this is one of those ethical rules, you must practice them yourself at least. Okay? That doesn't mean that if you're going to throw handstand and you can't do handstand yet, that doesn't necessarily mean that you wouldn't show somebody how to begin doing handstand. But I wouldn't hide the fact that I couldn't do it. I think in the long run, it's just better not to hide anything. You know, just be upfront about it, whatever it is. You did, yeah. So I just want to make sure that I covered that part. That's really important to me. As a matter of fact, I'm working on another sequence right now that's already been about a year. And one of my consultants is saying, no, you just got to do it, you know, and I'm like, no, that's where I won't sacrifice. I keep doing it, and it's pretty good now. It's pretty solid now, because I've already done it, I don't know how many, to be honest, I don't know how many times I've done the set. But I'm still hesitant, because I want to actually do it for like a full year. Like, it's kind of like a relationship. You want to watch somebody over 4 seasons at least, and see how they are, and then decide whether you want to get married to them or not, you know, or whatever, you know, where you want to commit. So I think that's always a wise choice with sequences. That doesn't mean I won't occasionally see someone do a sequence. Today I saw this ex-Pornstar, oddly enough, is this really amazing fitness instructor now. And she does all these like push-up sequences. I won't say her name, I'll just keep her anonymous.
You clapping?
No, I was just watching her online. I didn't know, here's how, I didn't know that she was a porn star. I was just training with her through video. She was in great shape and she was teaching all this great stuff. And I was talking about it, one of my friends, you mean the porn star? Sally, whatever, I forget her full name, but I'll just make up a fictitious name. You know, Sally Lollipop? And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? And they're like, yeah, she's a porn star. I showed them like this, yeah, that's okay, cool. I'll still study with her.